How would you like your family members to talk to you about sex?
So Mark, if we were to have a conversation about sex, how would you want me to be?
To be calm and mindful.
So being calm and mindful.
Mindful of what my feelings are towards sex, than having to be angry or firm about that.
So I was comfortable to talk to you about those things because I felt like if we didn't talk about it and you felt that it always had to be hidden
Yeah,
and that you didn't have anybody to talk to you about it.
I was embarrassed to tell people because they would not want to hear it maybe. That's what I thought.
I thought if you had a lot of questions that you couldn't ask, then maybe you wouldn't know
What to do, yeah.
like what to do, or let's say if you were struggling with something, you wouldn't feel comfortable telling me.
First, you have to have a good relationship first. Otherwise, it's hard. And if you don't, go to someone that you do or that you trust.
That you trust, yeah.
Go to like professional help. Like Real Talk is good, or anyone that knows about this stuff. Otherwise, it's hard. Or go to a friend, maybe a relative that you might know.
Somebody that you trust.
Someone you trust and are close with. Maybe a family friend.
Well, it's just some things I just don't want to talk about. It's not like I'm being, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
And it's not because it's you, Mom, it's just,
There's topics.
yeah. I talked with you about most stuff, you know that.
I sure do, yeah.
Okay, this is a really long time ago. This is in the beginning when you first came to live with me, and there was the cover of the CD, and you really thought the person was attractive on the CD cover, and you were feeling very aroused on the handy dart.
Oh yeah.
And you didn't know what
Remember
to
that.
do, so you came home and you told me, but you seemed like you were kind of nervous to tell me because
I
you thought
was,
you were going to
yeah.
get in a lot of trouble.
What? It was, yeah.
Do you remember what I told you?
No, that's a long time ago, so I don't remember that.
Okay. So I told you that this is normal. This happens to everybody.
Yeah, you told me, yeah.
Right?
I remember
And that there's nothing wrong with the situation.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that,
But
yeah.
what
Remember that.
you did was you kept it private. You didn't tell anybody.
Yeah,
you
no.
kind of kept it because you were not in an area where you could just tell people what was going on. So you kept it private. And then you didn't do anything about it. You know, you didn't, you just let it go away, and it went away. And then you went on with your day, and then you came home and talked to me about it. And I told you that it's okay. It's normal as long as you don't act on it in that moment.
I know it's super scary sometimes, but just relax because like I said at the beginning, if it's scary for the parents, imagine how it is for the kids, and you just gotta talk about it because there's safety concerns and health concerns and the possibility of unwanted pregnancy, abortion, etc., etc.
STDs, AIDS, yeah, you got it.
And all of that stuff.
How does it feel knowing that you have me and your other siblings available anytime to talk to about sex and relationships?
I'd say it's rather supportive.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Comfortable level.
It makes me feel better inside.
When I talk to you about sex, and
Yeah,
you
pretty
can be
much.
open about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can be open about it.
Yeah.